Hey everyone, this is Zach from Soma Recording Studios in Philadelphia. Today I wanted to talk about some new equipment that I got, but first, here's my vocal booth. I made it myself. It's 4-inch thick Corning 703. I'll talk more about it in another video where I show you how I made it. But it's just in the corner of my room. It works really well for a vocal booth. I used to have a standing one. It worked well, but definitely not as well as this one. But the equipment I wanted to talk to you about today was for the vocal booth. It's the Furman HR2. It's meant to be used with one of their other devices, one of their monitor and headphone amps, but you don't need to use that device. This is a passive box. You can plug it into anything. So I have my Sapphire Pro 40 going into the PreSonus Central Station, and I have the headphone out of the PreSonus Central Station heading right to this Furman signal processor HR2. It's really great because you can just easily clamp it to a mic stand. It comes with its own little clamp thing. If you don't like that, you can take it apart and have it as a desktop unit just to put it on your tabletop or whatever. It makes it so easy for artists to be able to adjust their headphone volume. And it comes with two, so if I have two musicians which happen to be standing next to each other, they can both share this one device. And I don't have to have cables wired across the whole room just to reach them. It has an XLR input and output. The output is for daisy chaining several of these devices, so again, I'm going out of the PreSonus Central Station headphone output into the HR2. A tip if you are using this is to turn down the volume controls on the HR2 all the way and maybe crank it on whatever you're sending from. So I would crank the PreSonus output because again, this is a passive box. So if I crank it max, in order to get the max signal, you'd have to turn the HR2 up all the way. So this gives the artist maximum flexibility. If they want it to be a low level, they have every opportunity to just turn it up slightly. On a side note, I've been rearranging my studio. My rack used to be right behind my computer and my monitor, but now it's over to my right. I bought a dolly and stacked two of the racks on top of one another, so now I can really access all of my rack equipment, including my modular synth, which has kind of been in storage for a little while. I also got this lockable rack drawer, which is really great for any important documents. I might put some microphones in there so no one can touch them, steal them, break them. The biggest thing I realized when setting this up is I need to pay more attention to cable management. I just recently purchased a whole lot of cable ties and sticky under the desk cable or wire clamps that'll keep my cables out of sight under the desk or to the side of the desk, so there's not cables going everywhere. I just want the whole environment to look a bit nicer. I had a few people ask about the monitor stand. It's one I bought from Amazon. I think it's an Amazon Basics, but it's really good. It's a swivel monitor, so I can move it up, down, left, right, back and forth. I really like it a lot better than having a traditional monitor stand, where this one gives me a lot more flexibility for what I can put on my desk. I can just push it out of the way. I can angle it in a way that's really easy for the client to see if they need it. All around, it's been one of my favorite purchases. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I should have some more videos out to you soon. Let me know if you have any suggestions for the studio, and never stop making music, guys. Have fun.